Hello everyone. Welcome to the Stock Minds web channel. Advanced Micro Devices, Nasdaq AMD, delivered a standout performance in its Q2 2025 earnings, showcasing exceptional top-line growth and impressive improvements in key financial metrics. With robust demand across its CPU and GPU portfolio, especially in AI and server segments, AMD continues to position itself as a compelling growth and value opportunity for investors. In this video, we will dive into Advanced Micro Devices' recent earnings, stock performance and valuation, growth potential, and the risks investors should consider. About Advanced Micro Devices. Founded in 1969 by Jerry Sanders and his team, AMD is an American multinational headquartered in Santa Clara, California. As a fabless semiconductor leader, the company designs high-performance CPUs, GPUs, field programmable gate arrays, FPGA, and AI solutions under brands like Ryzen, Epic, Radeon, and Instinct. Under CEO Lisa Su's leadership since 2014, AMD has transformed into a tech powerhouse and regained meaningful market share across computing and data center markets. AMD financial performance. In Q2 2025, Advanced Micro Devices delivered a robust financial performance, with revenue reaching $7.68 billion, up 31.7% from $5.83 billion in Q2 2024. Earnings per share (EPS) surged 233% to 53 cents from 16 cents a year earlier. On a trailing 12-month TTM basis, revenue grew 27.17% to $29.6 billion from $23.27 billion, while EPS more than doubled up 107.71% to $1.73 from 83 cents. Free cash flow per share (TTM) jumped 198.8% to $2.48 from 83 cents, reflecting strong operational efficiency. Profitability metrics remained healthy, with a 50.99% gross profit margin, 9.57% net profit margin, and 13.66% free cash flow margin. Return on assets stood at 2.15%, and return on equity at 4.7%, supported by a low debt-to-equity ratio of 0.07, indicating a solid balance sheet. Over the past 5 years, AMD's revenue has grown at a 28% CAGR, net income at 2.9%, and free cash flow at 44.3%. AMD's business declined in 2022, but has been growing again since 2024. AMD Fiscal 2025 Financial Forecast. Looking ahead, analysts forecast 2025 revenue of $33.01 billion, representing a 28.03% increase from 2024's $25.79 billion, and expect non-GAAP EPS to rise 18.41% to $3.92 from $3.31. Analysts are giving a buy rating with average price target of $181.42, representing a potential upside of 5.01% from current levels, and the highest target at $230, offering an upside of 33.18%. AMD stock price performance and valuation. At the time this video was created, the stock was trading at $172.76 per share. AMD stock has risen 26.7% over the past year, outperforming the S&P 500's 20% gain in the same period. Over the past 5 years, the stock is up 112.5%, also outpacing the S&P 500's 89.1% increase. The company's valuation metrics show a PS-TTM ratio of 9.45 and a forward PS of 8.49. Its non-GAAP PE-TTM stands at 49.97, with a forward PE of 44.07, while the PFCF-TTM is 69.35. Based on Fiscal.AI data, over the past 5 years, the forward PS has been trading above the average, the forward PE has been in line with the average, and the PFCF has been below the average. The PFCF suggests that AMD stock might be undervalued, as free cash flow is still growing rapidly and the company's business is projected to continue growing in the future. AMD growth potential. AMD growth potential remains strong, driven by several factors. 1. Strong data center revenue momentum with AI market leadership positioning. AMD's data center segment demonstrated robust performance in Q2 2025, generating $3.24 billion in revenue, representing a 14% year-over-year increase. The company is positioning itself as a formidable competitor in the AI accelerator market, where analysts project the total addressable market will exceed $500 billion by 2028. AMD's strategic focus on open-source architectures through its ROCm platform differentiates it from NVIDIA's proprietary CUDA ecosystem, appealing to enterprises seeking vendor-agnostic solutions. The company has secured partnerships with major hyperscalers including Meta, Microsoft, Oracle, and OpenAI, with these relationships validating AMD's technology capabilities in demanding AI workloads. AMD's MI350 series GPUs are now in production and commercially available from Q3 2025, while the upcoming MI400 series promises significant performance improvements for 2026. This positions AMD to capture substantial market share as the AI inference market grows, particularly as companies seek cost-effective alternatives to NVIDIA's premium-price solutions. 2. Record client and gaming segment growth driving market share gains. The client and gaming segment achieved exceptional performance with $3.6 billion in revenue, up 69% year-over-year, marking a record quarter for this division. Client revenue alone reached $2.5 billion, driven by strong demand for AMD's latest Zen 5 Ryzen desktop processors and a richer product mix. AMD's success in the PC processor market reflects its technological leadership and competitive positioning against Intel, with the company gaining significant market share in both desktop and mobile segments. The gaming revenue of $1.1 billion grew 73% year-over-year, benefiting from increased semi-custom shipments for gaming consoles and strong Radeon GPU demand. AMD's diversified approach in this segment, spanning from high-performance desktop processors to gaming console chips, provides multiple revenue streams and reduces dependency on any single market. The company's introduction of advanced technologies like FSR4, machine learning-based upscaling, and new processor architectures demonstrates continued innovation that should sustain competitive advantages. 3. Strategic market positioning and competitive differentiation. AMD's open ecosystem strategy provides significant competitive advantages in the evolving AI landscape, offering customers alternatives to proprietary vendor lock-in solutions. The company's comprehensive product portfolio spanning CPU, GPU, and adaptive computing solutions enables integrated offerings that appeal to data center customers seeking holistic solutions. AMD's approach of delivering 40% more AI tokens per dollar compared to competitors, combined with aggressive pricing strategies, positions the company to capture market share from cost-conscious customers. The semiconductor industry's shift toward inference workloads favors AMD's architecture, as inference tasks often require less complex networking infrastructure compared to training applications. AMD's market share in server CPUs has grown to approximately 40% in Q1 2025, positioning the company to potentially match Intel by 2026. This diversified competitive positioning across multiple high-growth markets reduces dependency risks while maximizing opportunities for sustained revenue growth and market expansion. Risks to consider. While AMD growth prospect is exciting, we should be mindful of potential risks. 1. Intense competition. AMD competes fiercely with major players like NVIDIA, Intel, and others, facing pricing pressure and potential market share loss. This intense competition challenges AMD's ability to maintain innovation and product leadership. NVIDIA dominates the AI accelerator market with over 80% share, while AMD is expected to capture less than 5% of this market segment in 2025, highlighting the significant disparity and competitive hurdles AMD must overcome. 2. Regulatory and export controls. New U.S. export restrictions on AI chips sold to China present a major risk for AMD, leading to an expected $1.5 billion in lost revenue. This includes an $800 million charge tied to inventory and an estimated $700 million in lost sales in Q2 2025, specifically for the affected AI processors, such as the Instinct MI308X. These restrictions are part of U.S. government export controls limiting advanced AI chip sales to China. 3. Market and economic conditions. A potential slowdown in the PC processor market, combined with economic downturns and fluctuating product demand, could negatively affect AMD's revenues. This impact would be especially pronounced in the consumer electronics and enterprise segments, where changes in purchasing behavior and budget constraints may reduce sales. These market and economic uncertainties pose significant challenges for AMD's growth and financial performance in the near term, requiring careful monitoring and strategic adaptation. Conclusion: AMD's Q2 2025 results highlight its exceptional growth, strong profitability, and solid balance sheet, supported by expanding opportunities in AI, data centers, and high-performance computing, with impressive year-over-year gains in revenue, EPS, and free cash flow. Alongside bullish analyst forecasts, the company's fundamentals remain compelling. While valuation ratios are above market averages, they reflect AMD's robust growth trajectory and market leadership. For investors seeking a blend of innovation, scalability, and long-term upside, AMD remains a strong buy candidate. But remember, this is not a financial advice. What do you think about AMD? Are you buying, holding, or passing? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss my next stock analysis. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.